How's it going, tubers? Zimbabwe here with a review of the Mega Construx Halo Banshee Breakout set. Let's get closer into this. We're going to look at the figures and the vehicle itself. This set comes with two figures. This first one is the Spartan Recon. He has a very nice set of armor here. You've got the Recon helmet, two different shoulder pads, one with some rifle ammunition on one side, and then just another kind of standard shoulder pad there. And he has the cloth piece around the top of his chest armor rig and coming down the back too. Some more details back here as well. He's got the two-toned armor colors here, kind of like Reach back in the day. And he comes with one weapon, which is labeled as simply rifle. So it looks to be a banished weapon. Kind of tell by the blade in the back is reminiscent of the old brute shot from the older games. But until the game comes out, I don't think we'll really know what exactly this is. Let's move on to the Elite Ultra, which is a very stunning figure in my opinion here. The color is not white, it's more of like a cream white. It's got a nice kind of pearl kind of color to it, which looks really nice on this figure. The armor sculpting is great. He's got these big shoulder pads here, kind of standard. Actually, no, they're slightly different knee pads. They have a lot more like curls and curves in them, in like the etching on the armor there. Even different armor for the feet as well. Back armor is very nice and plain, and the chest rig is also different. It's like straight up, this is all an Elite Ultra right here. He comes with a focus rifle, I believe. I think that's what the box says. Yep, focus rifle. That was back in Halo Reach. This one's in dark red to fit the banished color scheme. You have a peg hole there, so you could put a peg in his back and then attach the rifle on his back. He has a little bit of blue in his eyes too, so that's pretty cool. Let's move on to the vehicle. Here it is, the main attraction of the set, the Banished Banshee. Overall, I think they captured the look of this vehicle really well. It looks nice. It seems to fit the theme of the banished vehicles and aesthetic there. It comes on this stand with a clear rod to hold it. It is a bit flimsy on there. It's just that one thin rod right there. So I'm sure it can pop out and whatnot, so we're just going to take that off to get a closer look at everything. Yeah, like so. Get an aerial view of it. The overall shape looks good. You have these two different panels for the wings themselves that are held together with a clear plate piece under there to hold that. Underneath you have these two large shooters that shoot these little orange missiles. The actuators are right here, and they got quite a bit of force to them. They really shoot far, they really go. So that's nice. Obviously don't shoot anyone in the eye with these, that would be dangerous. Yeah, you have the two extra pieces of munitions right there. You have two more clips down here. I guess you could put some underneath here if you wanted to. Back here, actually let's look at the front first. You have this nice battering ram kind of detail here. This is actually a separate piece that comes off the canopy, so if you wanted to leave that off, you would still have an almost finished looking Banshee here. The canopy itself does open up about that far, and inside you have two flight yokes and a little kind of console there with some characters and what looks to be probably a radar system. You have two clips back here to mount weapons for the pilot, and you have these two fins that don't move at all back there. And that about covers it for the vehicle. You do get this little gap here. You could probably fix that with your own pieces. You could even maybe move this whole assembly backwards to fix that, but other than that, it looks really good. You know, it looks like a Banshee. So let's take the Elite Ultra and put him in there and see how he fits. The Elite Ultra fits in there nicely. You can get both of his hands on the yokes there, and you can push him down about that far. And with this open canopy, there's plenty of clearance for him to sit in there nice. You could even possibly have him sit up a little higher. So he can sit up about that high, but you can really get him down there. His head doesn't look forward. Obviously with these heads, they kind of have a problem with that, but you know, that console is directly below his face, so we can really see that. And the legs don't really hang out that far, so he's in there quite well. Let's get a closer look at those weapons before we end out here. You have the, what's right now called the rifle. It looks like a brute shot to me. You have two holding positions down there under the barrel and right there for the handle, and a nice kind of blade under there. It's symmetrical on both sides, looks pretty good. Then you have this focus rifle in dark red. You have a nice bit of detail on there as well. Again, you have that peg hole to plug it into a figure's back to make it look like he's got it slung over his shoulder. The weapons look pretty good. I still want to know what this is called, but can't wait to see how that functions in the game. It looks like it might be kind of fun. Overall, I think this is a great set for Mega Construx. The figures are nice, they're appropriate, they look really good. The ship itself is built really well, it has some nice building techniques, the overall look is great, and I don't think you can go wrong with this set. You know, with the included little stand to help it be in flying mode on display is nice as well. So overall, I give this a thumbs up. It's a great set. Thanks for watching. Let's end this with a few snapshots, and I'll see you guys again soon.